Assalamualaikum. In this video we are going to revise workbook pages 78, 85 and 86. The topics that we'll be covering are measuring and drawing angles and decimals. Coming to our book chapter angles, we know when two lines meet they form an angle between them. Here you can see an angle is formed when two lines meet. There are two lines and a meeting point, and the angle is formed between the lines. We know a complete rotation in a circle has 360 degrees. It has 360 parts, and half circle would have 180 parts or 180 degrees. The four important elements for protractor are center, you can see, baseline. The line at the bottom of the D is the baseline, and then there are two scales. You can see an inner scale and an outer scale. The scale which is at the inner side of the D or protractor is called inner scale, and the scale which is at the outer edge is known as outer scale. As you can see here, this blue one is the inner scale. There is a 0 and 180 degrees at outer scale, and at this side the scale which is inside the inner scale has 0 on this side and it is ending at 180 degrees on the other side, and the scale which is at outer side, the outer scale has 0 on this side and it is going towards 180 degrees on the other side. So these are the two scales. This is the center, and this line is the baseline. In measuring angles or in drawing angles as well, two things are very important. First one is the placement of protractor on the angles drawn, and choosing scale. Which scale we have to choose, either inner or outer scale. How we will do these? Placement of protractor, we have to put the center of the D. This center of the D must be on the meeting point of the angles. For example, this is the meeting point of the angles where the angle is formed by the meeting of this and this line. So the center of the D should be at the central point of the angle, the meeting point of the angles of the lines to form an angle. So this center should be at the meeting point, exactly on the meeting point, and the baseline of the D should be at the center on center and baseline on the baseline of the D. This baseline is must be here on the baseline of the angles drawn or formed. You will always have a look on the angles that either the angle is opening this side or it is opening from this side. Of course, this is opening from this line to this line. Angle is opening from this side, from here to here, from this line to this side. So angle is opening from this side. After the correct placement of protractor, we have to choose the scale, inner or outer. We have to choose the scale. How we are going to do this? Let's see. Okay, let's do part number A on page number 78. So this is the angle we have to measure with the help of a protractor. We know the angle is opening from this side. So now we are going to do the first step, that is placement of protractor. So I will put my D on this angle. The center of the D should be on the meeting point and the baseline should be on the baseline. So I have put it correctly. When both the things are on their positions, center and the baseline, see, hold your D firmly. Now the angle was opening from this side. Look at that side. 0 is whether on the inner scale, on the outer scale. It is here on the inner scale. So we will take the inner scale as our scale. We will see where the angle is marked. The second line is at 70 degrees in the inner scale. So the angle will be this angle will be 70 degrees, not this 110 degrees, because 110 was the outer scale, our scale was inner scale. So now we have to name the angle as well. How to name the angle? we can either write the point, the alphabet for the name of the angle which is at the meeting point. We can write angle Q, or we can either write angle PQR. The point at which the angle is formed, it must be in the center. Angle PQR. We will always start from the free end of the line PQR. Free end, then the angle, and the other free end of the angles. So as you can see, we place the protector, we put center on center and baseline on baseline, then we chose the scale, inner or outer. So step 1 is to place the D correctly on the angle. Look for the opening side of the angle. We have looked for the opening side. Angle was opening from this side. And from that side on the D, choose the scale which has 0 as the starting point. So at that side we chose this scale which had 0 as the starting point. Measure, or we can also draw the angle from the chosen scale without moving your D. If you will move your D and you will dislocate the center or the baseline, you will read the incorrect measurement of the angle. Now coming to part D, the angle is opening from this side. Angle is opening from this side. We will put this D here, baseline on the baseline and center on the center. So I am going to put the D. Okay, I have to rotate it because okay, now I will put the center on the center and baseline on the baseline. They are fixed exactly on each other. Now angle was opening from this side. You will look here at the inner scale, it is 180 degrees, and at the outer scale this is 0 degrees. So we will choose this scale, the outer scale, because we had 0 at that scale. So we will move along the outer scale, and this line is giving us the reading of 120 degrees on the outer scale where this line is intersecting. So it is, the measurement of this angle is 120 degree. We chose outer scale here. So we will write 120 degrees here, and how we will name the angles, either angle Y or angle XYZ. Free end, then the point on which the angle is, and then again the free end. Angle XYZ or ZYX or simply angle Y. You can name it the either way. Now moving to page number 85, you have to draw two angles there. There are two questions. We will do the later one, part B, and you will do part A yourself. Read the question first. Draw an angle COA of 170 degree using a protractor with the given straight line. This line is given AOB, and you have to rotate your book this way, because this is how you will, this is the baseline and it is now in horizontal position. And this is the center point O. That means your angle should be formed at this point. The line we have here is AOB. This is the point O. This is the point O. But here the required angle of 170 degree is COA. The point C is missing. So we know we have to draw an angle such that it must be something like C, O and A. This point or whatever the line will be should be COA. So the angle we have to form is on this line, not on OB. Line OA is a part of our angle COA, not angle O, not line OB. So we will consider this OA as our baseline. Okay, we will place the D. This is our center and this is our baseline. Center on center and baseline on baseline. So we will place our D like this. Now center is on center and baseline is on baseline. Now we will not go for this line, we will go for this side, because this was the line we that is the part of our angle. So here 0 degrees is at the outer scale, so we will go to 170 degree at our outer scale. If you will choose this 170 degrees here in the inner scale, that will be wrong. On the outer scale you will reach to 170 degrees. Here it is. Mark a point here. Remove your D. Mark this point to the center O. Not here. Here you will draw. You will join this here. Okay. Now angle was formed between AO and OC. You will name it C and you will draw an arc here. You will write 170 degrees and now the angle of 170 degrees is formed. In part A, the concerned angle is COB. Here this line is AO and this line is OB. Which line is part of our angle? OB. You can see here. So we will choose this line. We will neglect this line and we will choose this line as our baseline, this as center. We will put D here, baseline on baseline and center on center, and we will take the inner scale because this line, the angle is opening from this side. We will take the inner scale. We will reach to 75 degrees, 60, 70 and between 70 and 80 there is 75 degrees. You are going this way. You will count next 5 from this 70. Here it is 70 and here it is 75. So you will join this point with this here from the center O and you will name the angle and you will write C here. Now coming to page number 86, that is decimals. This is page 86. Here you can see there is a sum of addition and its estimation. Then there is sum of subtraction, its estimation, multiplication, its estimation, and division, its estimation. So this page is covering all 4 operations for decimals and their estimation. We know in addition of decimals, the most in addition and in subtraction both, the most important thing is to balance the points, the decimal point under decimal point, first decimal place, that is 5, the digit at first decimal place with the digit at first decimal place of the second number, the digit on second decimal place with the second decimal place of the digit at second decimal place of the other number. Here when there is no number, we will imagine a 0 there. You should remember the places of the numbers. This is called the decimal point. Before the decimal point, this is the whole number, and after the decimal point there is a decimal number part. The place number 3, digit 3 is at 1's place, this is at 10's place. Similarly, this is at 1's place, this is at 10's place. So the digits at 1's place should be balanced, aligned. The digits at 10's place should be aligned. The digits at hundreds place should be aligned, and so on, thousands, 10,000s, whatsoever. And the digit right after the decimal point is at 10's place. So the digits at 10's place must be aligned. Then comes hundreds place. Here there is the digit 6. We will write 6 here, but there is no digit, so we can either leave the space empty, or either we can write 0, imaginary 0. So the operation here is addition. We will add it accordingly. We will start from right side. 6 plus 0 6, 5 plus 5 10. We will write a 0 here. We will give 1 carry and we will put a decimal point under decimal point. So we will get the answer for addition. Similarly, same steps will be followed for subtraction as well. But here you can see this is the whole number and this is the decimal number. But we have to write the whole number part above whole number part. We will write 50 and we will put 0.00 because it doesn't make any difference. 50 is similar to 50.00. We can put as many zeros after a point and 0. The meaning will remain same, that is 50. Now we will write 25.454 under it. 25 will come, whole number will come under whole number, decimal point, and 54. Okay, now we can subtract. These were extra just to explain. Now we cannot subtract 4 from 0, so we will go to the next number. This is again 0. We will go to the next number like we do normal subtraction. We will do it the same way. We will just put a decimal number under decimal number. A decimal point under decimal point. Now we will go to 5. We will cut 5, will give 1 from it. It will come to this 0 step by step. It will again, it has to give 1 to the next 0. So it will become 9, and it has given 1 to this. Again we have to bring 1 here. We will cut, we will give, it will give 1 to it. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 5 is 4, 9 minus 5 is 4, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So 24.46 is the answer. Now how we are going to estimate our answer? This was the we will write our actual answer here, and now we will do the estimation part. You will round off this number to the nearest whole number. It will become 24 because this is 5 and this is a greater number. There are two ranges from 0 to 4 and 5 to 9. If the number is from 0 to 4, this the number at till which we have to round off our value remains the same. And if the next number, this number is a greater number between 5 to 9, we will add 1. We do add 1 to this number. Here this is a greater number from this range 5 to 9. So we are going to add 1 in this 3. It will become 24, and the next number will become, again this is a greater number, we will add 1 to this number because we wanted our answer to the nearest whole number. So till here we have to round off. We will put an arrow, and this number is a greater number. It will add 1 to this number, 26. It will become 26. Now we will add 26 plus 24. Our answer is 50. My answer, this is the estimated value, and my answer is this one. So we will first find the answer. 6, 10, 9, and so our answer is 49.06, and the estimated value is 50. My answer should be close to the estimated value 50. My answer, yes, it is close. 49 is quite close to 50. So my answer should be close to 50. My answer is close to this value. Yes, it is. Similarly, we will do 50 is already the whole number. It is not in decimal number. And we will subtract 25.54 from it, and we will write the answer. We will write the estimated value here. It will become 26. 50 minus 26 is 24. It is very close to our actual value, 24.46. Now we will come to multiplication. In multiplication, we will write the first number 8.74, and we will write the second number, and we will do the simple multiplication we do. 6 4s are 24. We will write 4 here and give 2 carry. 7 6 are 42. We will add this 43 44. 8 6 are 48. 49 50 51 52. 52. And always do remember, in our multiplication, one will be the decimal number and other will be the whole number. We will be multiplying decimal number with the whole number. So you will see how many decimal places are there in this decimal number. 1 2. Our answer must contain 2 decimal places in it. 1 2. We will put a point here. Moving to the estimation, 8.74 will become 9. We will write 9 here, and we will multiply 9 with 6. 9 6 are 54. We will write 54 in this box. and we will write it here as well. See, 54 is close to the to our answer 52. Okay, now division sum. 23.68 is divided by 8. We will write 23.68 inside the house and 8 outside. This part is meant to be solved separately and this part separately. When we will divide this part 23, the whole number part, we will put a decimal in the quotient and then we will divide the decimal part. Yes. So 23, 8 2s are 16. The nearest smaller number is 16, which is 8 2s are 16. So then we have subtracted. We have gotten 7 here. We will bring down 6. We have solved 23 till here. 8 2s are 16 for 23. So we have put a decimal point in the quotient. Now we have brought down 6 and 76. The smallest nearest number is 72. 8 9s are 72. Then we have subtracted. We have gotten 48. 8 6 are 48. When there is a remainder 0, we know our sum has been ended. The answer is 2.96. All you know how to do, all of you do know how to do this division, but you got stuck in estimation part. Here the number with which 23.68 was being divided was 8. Write down the multiples of 8 here. 8, 16, 24 and then 32 and so on. Take this part, whole number part, 23. Where does it come? 23 comes somewhere between 16 and 24. Okay. It is nearer to which number, 16 or 24? It is 23 is very near to 24 than 16. So we will consider 24 as the estimated value for this 23.68. This is not actually the rounding off. It is different. We have to see the multiples of the number that is going to be the divisor. So this was the divisor and this is the dividend. So we will see the whole number part from the dividend where it is coming in the list of those multiples of divisor. We have taken from this 60 between this 16 and 24, we have chosen 24 and we have divided it by 8. The answer is 3. My answer should be close to 3. Let's see, is it close or not? Yes, 2.96 is close to 3. So this is how we are going to do these pages.